Hello everybody and welcome back to Hollow Knight DLC Part 2. Hopefully the actual DLC. I went online to look like I said I would and I found nothing. I found absolutely nothing. Not 1 ounce of information about the DLC. Today is the 3rd of August, by the way, is the day I am playing this. I assume it came out today because the update was today, and when I clicked on it, it said DLC, so I was like, okay, cool. But what the hell? I came into this room just because I thought, you know what, if I can't find it on the internet, I'm just going to run through the entire game as if I was playing it the first time. So I came into this little house as I was running past, and it had this little descent thing. So let's descend and see what this is all about. Okay. Maybe this was always here and I'm just a retard and this is not the DLC. Because this does not look like DLC. What the fuck? Hello? This is like... what the fuck? What? Terrifying, beautiful, powerful, great Prince Zote. I don't know if this is DLC, if this is real. Hopefully this is DLC, because what the fuck am I looking at? Oh my, it's got... She became like a... She became the queen. Dude, I'm not a spam. Okay, I play a lot of Hollow Knight now. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Get heals it. Heals opportunity. That's what this is. It's always heals opportunity. It's pretty simple. It's just like normal dodge. Oh. That's not how you use a sword, Zote, but okay. I mean, you are Zote the Mighty, so I'm not going to tell you how to use your sword. I'm just going to go for the spam strat. It always works the best in the original game. Little Zote flies are creeping me out. Not going to lie to you guys. Oh, that's fast. Let's go see how much heals we can get before we take damage. We got 1 heal and we immediately took 1 hit, so we broke pretty much even. Oh, that's freaking... Oh, I don't take damage because I used the dark one. Okay, if this Zote is a fucking... Is the DLC boss? I'm not sure. Heal, 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 heal. As much as possible. We can get 5 heals. But... Oh, that's high. That's insanely high. Get... Oh, you cannot just do that. Maybe he really is the ultimate fighter with his life ender. Oh, you were jumping. You weren't... Oh, that was super easy. Dark Romance. I guess that was normal, dude. I don't think this was DLC at all. Oh, crap. I'm so confused. What? I think this was always here. I just literally never saw this, guys. Okay, so we got a bunch of... I mean... So I just fight Zote over and over and over? I mean, that's what it looks like. Please don't tell me I'll just fight Zote over and over and over. So obviously these two are having some sexy time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you just fight a Zote here over and over. Gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful. Oh, he gets stronger, I assume. Okay. Oh, he does get stronger, definitely. Unfortunately, he's pretty spammable by doing this. Oh, took a shot damage. Heals. We get 3 heals, we'll be happy. He made a freaking super sketchy spider! I'm gonna keep doing try and do as much of the downward slash strat as possible. It seems to be working okayly right now. Okay, so he gets stronger, it would seem. Fuck your fucking flies, dude. Oh, the fly got me. Okay, maybe I should have fucking not insta for him. Probably not a good idea. Like maybe just rest on the bench or something first. So it was a mighty warrior after all. He just tricked us all to think he wasn't. He just needed a lovely lady. Oh man. Oh, we're not gonna win this fight, guys. Okay, we already know we can only get 2 heals in there. Oh man. Okay, this is probably it. Yeah. Oh, like I can't tell where he's coming from, so I can't find. Okay, so this is a mighty Zote warrior. I don't think this is DLC. I really don't. If it is, that would be weird. So they have like this little sex pad, right? Where Zot is he's teaching her the ways, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, map updated. Does it update the I keep saying map updated, but I'm not sure what exactly is updating because I'm not unlocking new areas. Okay, let's go back in and refight Zot. Okay, so now we know it's a Zot fight. So now we can actually prepare for it. I think that might have been this whole freaking time, and I literally just never saw it because I'm a freaking blind person with raised glasses and it doesn't really help much. So a little Zot battle here. I know you is this the DLC, guys, or is this normal? Because I honestly can't find any information about this. Oh crap! On the interwebs. Or is this her? Is this her fantasy about Zot? Is this what she thinks Zot is all about? We're gonna start with the downward slash strat, as it seems to be a good starting way to handle Zot. I mean, I took 3 shots of damage already, so this is obviously not a good starting strat. Ooh, took a hit from the thing he spat out, which is a bit frustrating. Took another hit. Oh shit, he's just so fast now. I don't think that should have hit. Okay, we are actually in a very, very bad position. We got 3 heals there. Okay, so we definitely can dodge a lot of these attacks. So I should actually be... Oh shit, focusing on that. Or we can go for DPS strats. What about that? DPS strats, DPS strats, DPS strats. Okay, we can definitely DPS strat. Oh, you fucking bug! I'm gonna die because of the bug. Yeah. Oh, the bug just got the most perfect timing there. As soon as I wanted to heal. I don't know if I change my charms, I might be able to do a DPS strat. Whoa, what the fuck? There's now 147 enemies. We unlocked 2 new enemies. Apparently. Okay. Where the frick are my charms though? Oh, there's charms. What do we have? We have Mark of Pride, yes. Quick Slice, yes. Stalwart Shell, yes. Now Master Glow, yes. Wayward Compass, and then we have Void Heart. What could actually help? The Thorns could help, definitely. Dash Ross and no. Soul Eater no. Shaman Stone, Soul Catcher no. I mean, Fragile Heart would increase the health of Berry, allowing them to take more damage. But strengthens by increasing damage they deal. I mean, technically this shouldn't break, right? If we fight Zot, because it's a dream fight, so we don't actually die, because we don't lose our what do you call it? Our geos or turn into shade. So let's go equip that. I don't know if this is a cheesy strat that I'm gonna use. It's like a little bit cheesy, you know. It's like, oh, but this is cost 3. It's very expensive. I mean, we can take Stalwart Shell off. Take Stalwart Shell off because we really don't need it. And we can equip that. Get our DPS up and we go for 100% DPS strat on the Zot. I mean, I feel that is the best way to handle it. Get DPS if we can take less than 2 to 3 hits. Wait, isn't Stalwart Shield the good thing? Gives us immunity? Stalwart Shell, whenever coming from damage, the will remain invulnerable for longer. Oh, you see, that's what gives us our invulnerability. What gives us quick slash and marker pride? I mean, we don't need marker pride. Oh crap, we really don't need marker pride. So we'll keep the Stalwart Shell. I think it's much better because that little bit of extra invincibility is what allows us to do the DPS strat, which is very important, of course. Do this, and then we want to equip the Stalwart thingy, and then we have 1 slot left. So what gives us the? I mean, he gives us DPS if we low on HP, so that could be good. What do the rest of the stuff do? Shroom thing. No, I mean Dung gives us something too. Where's Dung? Dung. Where the fuck is Dung? I know there's a Dung charm. Defend is Crest. Yes, that makes a thing that does damage over time. Grab soul gives more souls. We don't care. High blood we don't care about. The mushroom thing scatters spores and when exposed to soul. When putting soul emits a spore cloud. We're never gonna do that. So I think Fury can't do. So it's between Thorns and Dung because they can do damage. Now I think I'm gonna go for Thorns because I can do damage while when I get hit, so the DPS is higher. I'm gonna go for 100% DPS strat here. Since yeah, I'm thinking this is actually gonna be pretty hard. I'm just gonna drop the sound of this game just slightly. Just slightly, like not too much that is like completely, you can completely tell, but just enough so that you you can actually know that there is a little bit of a lower volume, that my voice isn't completely overpowered by the sounds of the music. So we're gonna go for 100% with DPS strat, like I said here. So hopefully that thing shouldn't break, right? Because technically I'm not dying. That's how I understand it, but we'll find out that very soon. So the mighty, he's so big in the dream. I think that's kind of a very unfair starting position. I'm gonna instantly get hit. Nope. Not gonna get. Oh, there we go. I mean, we can. Oh, I'm definitely gonna hit some DPS threat. He's very dodgeable right now. Okay, we're taking 4 hits and we haven't even knocked him down once. 5 hits, haven't knocked him down. I feel like my DPS strat is definitely not working, guys. Super not working. Okay, so it took 6 hits to knock him down once. So DPS strat's definitely not the way to go. Doesn't matter, we don't really lose much by attempting. Okay, the DPS strats, that's fine. Definitely the upward slash is better though. Definitely go for the upward slash. Okay, so let's see if that charm breaks. Hopefully it doesn't. If it doesn't, then that's like, this will be the best way to handle the situation. Charm didn't break? Didn't? I don't think it broke. Okay, so we're still going to go for the DPS strat. All we're going to change about it is we are going to go for the upward DPS strat dashes, as I feel those do just a little bit less. I take a little bit less damage from those, so it's fine. I like her. She's got like a bunch of. What is this? This is so weird. Gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, great prince. Oh. Now listen, I just want to make it very clear, Zote, that I'm not jealous that the lady loves you now. I just want to make sure you understand that. So that's got nothing to do with this. It's simply, you are a boss. You might be DLC. I have no actual idea. But if you are, I need to make sure I murder the fuck out of you. Okay, that gave me no time to heal, which sucks balls. Okay, so this is fortunately going to turn into a actual skill-based fight, which is very bad for me. So I'm not just going to be able to cheese it with DPS like I do quite often. No. Okay, oops. Yeah, that's it. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna give it one more shot with the DPS strat just to see if it works. Now, I would really love to know if this was always in the game or not. I guess we'll find out soon enough. If we beat him, that is. I feel bad for interrupting there a little bit of leisure time, if you know what I'm saying. But that's life. Okay, so I'm gonna go for like a proper fight now. Okay, so if he does that, then I need to go for this weird little thing I've concocted for myself here. If I just hit slightly faster, why am I hitting slow? Is it the... I have quick slash on, right? So that's the hitting speed should not be any less at all. Not even a little bit less, so that sucks. He's so fast, what must I do? It's too fast. I actually physically cannot counter that. I actually physically can't counter the speed. He's just too fast. The biggest problem I found with like the Hollow Knight when I played the first time was exactly this: that the bosses that were hard were just hard because their movement speed is faster than the attack movement or the actual movement of the Hollow Knight. So I had that same problem against the Knight Champion and the same problem against the Dream version of the Hollow with the weird bugs in his head. Right, I can't remember. It's Lost Soul, something like that. Same problem with it. It was just this. It's a speed thing. It's not a. Oh wow, he actually hits when he jumps. I didn't know that. That makes that a lot even harder. I don't understand how to do that. The thing is, I just can't move as fast as he moves. So there's nothing I can do about that. Excuse me. Well, he's making a lot of these bugs now. Can you guys stop jumping everywhere so I can focus on Zote? Because I can't hit Zote if I have to focus on bugs. Unfortunately, I think the only way I can do this is with the DPS strat, because I can't move like the little Hollow Knight. There isn't any movement charms or any movement skills or any movement abilities, so it's not like I can actually move faster than he does. I don't know. I feel this is like a little bit unnecessarily difficult at the moment. Like he's so fast. He's actually so fast. There's literally nothing I can do about it. I get 1 or 2 free hits in. 1, 2. We can figure out how many hits it takes. 3. Okay, that's like 4 hits now. You cannot jump that fast, dude. I'm just saying, it pisses me off that I'm just trying to fucking cheese you now. Knock you down once just to make myself feel less of how much I hate my fucking self. Okay. We'll never know how much hits it takes to kill him because I'm not in the mood right now to figure this out. Okay, so we need to take the thorn thing off because we need to know exactly how many hits it takes to take Zot down a level. So thorn thing you need to go off. I need to put something else on in this. Thorn thing off, please. DPS thing off, I think. So what we need is a fightable thing. This gives me increase the health of the bird. Yeah, this is going to be really good because that can't break and we're going to have more HP. So that's great. We have 2 slots left. We don't want thorn. What is this? Long nail and then mark of pride. We can take the nail master thing off because I never use it. And we can put mark of pride on, which is just good for a DPS thing. But is there anything else we'd want instead? Oh, we didn't have sharp shadow. Why do we not have sharp shadow? That's like the actual best item in the game. We should have it on. And then we want gives us more soul. We don't really need soul unless we want like. We don't really need soul because we're not going. Shut up! Fucking weird thingy majiggy. We have quick slash, which I like too much to take off. Going storm no, finish curse no, flukeness no, glowing womb no. Quick focus, defocus left. No. There's absolutely nothing I would want that cost 1. Because the steady body allows you to keep steady. I mean, that could be good. Let me go for that. Can't believe I didn't have my shadow thing on. That's like my favorite ability in the game. I must just be mindful though that that's going to kind of interrupt my counting on how many hits it takes to get down a level. So basically the first one was like a 3 powered Zot and this is like a 5 powered Zot. So he's only 2 powers strong. He shouldn't be that much more. How many times we have to knock him down to get? Was it 3 or 4 times? I don't remember. I feel bad for interrupting these just little passionate moments. You know, they're just trying to have a nice little passionate moment. I'm like, bitch, no, let's go. Let's fight. Let's do this. That's very loud. You need to slide it. 1 hit. You need to slide. 2 hit. 3 hit. 4 hit. 5 hit. 6 hit. 7 hit. 8, 9. Oops. 9. Oops. 10. I really need to stop missing that. That is actually costing me so much. Oh, this shit. That's was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 hits. That takes 17 hits to knock this motherfucker down. Okay, there's actually no time to hit. So if I can just stop taking so much damage from walking into him, I could actually probably just I could probably actually DPS strat him if I think about it. A big problem I have is the taking damage by walking into him. If it wasn't like I might actually be able to DPS strat him. So I'm thinking Hive Blood might be a good idea because that gives me 2 shots per life. Because 1 shot to get the life, 1 shot, or to take it down to like a healable, and then 1 shot to like lose the healable. I think it works like that. So that could actually give me double life. So I might want to consider that. Okay, so I know I can dodge some of these attacks. So that's 1 hit. So if I can dodge, that's the attack I can't do anything about. It sucks that I take damage when he does that. I honestly feel I shouldn't. Thought you could evade damage by doing that correctly. You know what, Joni, bless. I actually might be worth going for the blue things. The blue things might actually be a way to do this. But I mean, the problem with equipping those is that they take charm slots, which means they take on my strat for my other stuff here. What this gives me more life, we might need that, so we can put on one of these. I know, I heard you can break. You can like equip more things than what they are. If we would take that, we won't need the invincibility. We come here. Is it Joni's Blessing or Blood Core which we want? I'm not sure. Where's Joni's Blessing? And then okay, we'd have to take off everything that makes us. It's so stupid to put this on to have maximum life. You'd have to take off everything that actually gives you DPS. So that would actually be counterproductive. See, I lose way too many of the things. Yeah, I lose way too many. I mean, I'm still gonna go for it because I can come back here and I can get two more of these blue little hearts, and then I have a shit ton of blue hearts. Oh, that's just not good. I have a shit ton of these blue hearts, and maybe that would actually be enough to just DPS right now. See, unfortunately, I'm not good enough to beat him without doing it this like cheesy. No, you're not taking my freaking blue thing that I'm going for. How many shots is 1, 2, 3, 4? I mean, we need the quick slash though. Quick slash is what? Only 2? We might want to actually consider putting on the quick slash and then just taking off the one of the blue things. I mean, we don't need this many blue ones. Do we? Okay, we I have to like make a little mental note where that is, because I mean I can count it up again. Just count quickly how much we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 20 blue souls, blue heals, blue thingies. So we can go for. See how much we can do with this. Oh, dude, I want to fight, dude. I want to fucking fight. Let's go. Me versus you. Let's do this. I don't give a fuck about you. Bitch, I really don't give a shit. I want to fight, dude. I want to fucking fight. I've got a ton of HP. No, we're not done fighting, dude. I said I want to fight all day. Let's go. Me versus you. Let's do this. There's a lot of bodies he has that are problematic now. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I think if we actually sacrifice one of the blue things, we still got 20, so that's fine. If we sacrifice one of the blue things, the double blue things, so it gives us up to 18, and then we go and get the last two, then we have 18 of those, but we attack 2 times faster, I think, and that could actually make the difference. If we can get him stuck in a corner like that again, it should be pretty easy. So we want to take off the one that only gives like very little. I think it's not that one, this one. We want this one. Then we want the quick slashes 3 though. I want 3. I want 3. I want 3. Oh, thank you. I don't know what that does. I actually have no idea what that does, but hopefully it's not a bad thing. I actually don't know what being overcharm does. I didn't even know you could do that. I just happened to see it in another streamer's playthrough, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Hopefully it's not a bad thing. Hopefully the charms don't freaking break if you die, because that would start falls. I mean, I'm not gonna die because I'm just gonna die to a dream, so it doesn't really matter. So it's actually, being able to do this is actually kind of cheesy, but also cool because now I can like cheat the system. So I really do dig that a lot. So we have 18 of these things. We attack 2 times faster roughly. So hopefully this would be enough for DPS strat. I really think I think this is not a bad approach. Obviously, if there's going to be another Zote after this, I'm going to need a much stronger approach, and by that I mean actually being good at the game. So that's going to make this very difficult. I wonder, is this what the DLC is? Because this would seem rather odd. I mean, you literally just like in this starting area, and then boom, like boss. That's the DLC. That would be very unfortunate actually, because it would be so short. So far so good, much better. Oh, that's not better though. I don't know if this is actually working. No, we actually just insta-died there. We didn't even get him to the second form, so... But I don't understand, I feel like we're attacking faster, we only have 2 things less. That shouldn't make such a difference. I really don't think we should have taken... We should have died faster than that. Very interesting. Maybe I just approached wrong. Like last time I got in that corner, which seemed good, but if he jumps then it might be bad. I don't know. Maybe spacing the system we need to look a bit a little bit further from him so that we don't get hit by when he like makes himself fat or something. See, like we're standing right on top of him. Maybe that's about it. Like maybe stand like just roughly close to him, not physically on top of him. It's not necessary to actually stand on top of him. We still haven't knocked him down once, which is really bad. The problem with the DPS strat is that I am actually taking more damage than I'm dealing. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, I'm taking 2 hits now. I'm taking two full masks of damage. That's the problem. I'm actually taking 2 full masks of damage, so I take more. Overcharmed. Aha! Is that what Overcharm does? It makes me take double damage? Is that how this works? Please tell me so I know. We can take that off and then just put on a quick dash like that. And that way we not have charm, right? I mean, we kind of need the steady thing to be able to stand and hit him without moving, but is that what Overcharm does? Do I take double damage if I'm Overcharmed? That would be an interesting thing. Like, I mean, unless you Overcharm for 3 slots, it's really not ever going to be worth it. But double damage, I mean, taking double damage isn't too bad if you're good at the game. So you could actually Overcharm yourself for a bit more stats. And you really don't give a F about taking double damage, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he keeps landing directly on me, which is fine because I think I'm tanking most of the damage anyway. I'm gonna hit regardless, so whether I get hit by him jumping on me or the spell that he casts when he jumps lands, it's not gonna really make a difference. He mustn't get far. Basically, he can't get far from me. That's the big thing. What if I actually try this again, but instead of like doing this, actually just do this the whole time? That's actually not a bad idea. So instead of trying to do the sideways attack, I should maybe go for the upward down attack. I mean, that one takes a little bit more effort, so that sucks. My fingers can only smash buttons so fast. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. I would love to know if this is what the DLC added, or if this is what I accidentally they never did. It doesn't like, it seems kind of difficult though, so I don't know if this was originally the game. So we definitely go for the... Okay, you're gonna do a jump immediately, right? There we go. This is the perfect time. Perfect time. We're gonna go for this strat instead, guys. I mean, we got hit there, it's unfortunate, but it's one of those things. We're kind of losing him. The problem is we kind of losing him. That's the big problem now. Oh, it took 2 hits there. That is some bullshit. I hate that attack. There's absolutely nothing you can do against it, and I think that's fucking stupid. There we go. That's what I want you. Just jump straight up there. Get fucking wrecked. I mean, that didn't even hit the dude I was trying to hit, so that sucks. I hate that attack so much. There's absolutely nothing I can do against it. Okay, that's 2 down. No, just jump and get. There we go on top. Okay, so the DPS chat's definitely not gonna. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the DLC or not. I'm hoping it is not, because this will suck. This will actually suck. If you put in a DLC into a game, no, just no. I don't want to read this game! You put in a DLC in the game and all it is just a big fucking boss that is frustrating to fight. That would be very bad game design, Hollow Knight, and I mean, you guys have done a pretty good job of not having very bad game design, so please don't start now. Sick of this, put that on, and then I'm gonna get the marker pride. What's the marker pride do again? Greatly increase the range, and then I'm gonna get long now. Quick slash. I have 1 more, so I'll go for steady body. Okay. Awesome, so that's going to be the end of this episode though. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure you hit that like button. It helps out a bunch. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. What I'm going to do off camera is run around and look for anything new. Just playing the whole game over as if it was my first time ever. Look for anything new that I missed, and then I'll start recording from there. Every time I find something new, I'll start the new episode up. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.